Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back. We got another video for you today. We're just going to go over a quick look at today's patch note updates for Wednesday, May 7th for Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty Warzone. This is not a lot of information, but still some important things in here that I think you should know about. So let's take a look at these together. Thank you so much again for checking out the video. Let's get all right. Season 3 Call of Duty Black Ops 6 patch notes May 7th. Global issues addressed, and this one's kind of big, more of a cosmetic thing, but I still think it's very cool that they finally have this back. The ability to customize your base weapon and with weapon blueprints and mix and match parts, which we've had in the past, and then they brought it back for a short time and then took it away because it was bugged. Blueprints have been buggy for some time now. I think that also causes issues sometimes within the loadouts. Hopefully they have finally resolved all this, but for now, it is back in the game. You can customize any Black Ops 6 base weapon or weapon blueprint with a skin you've unlocked or purchased. For weapon blueprints, players can customize their skins with other existing attachments. For base weapons, players can only change the skin of their base weapon, not any attachments. The ability to edit blueprint skins comes to Black Ops 6 today, allowing players to mix and match which attachment skins they have equipped or fine-tune how weapon blueprint skins apply to their weapon builds. Players can customize skins in one of two ways. New in Black Ops 6, enter the skins menu from the Gunsmith Customize tab to see which skins are currently equipped to the blueprint or build, as well as which skins are equipped to each attachment. From here, players can change the blueprint skin equipped to the build, which will also automatically apply the skin to all compatible attachments if desired. Players can also view the change skins equipped to each individual attachment equipped to the blueprint or build. So this is nice, man. If you've got a cool looking suppressor skin from a blueprint you have, as long as it is usable on another weapon, you can swap that over. When equipping an attachment or highlighting an equipped attachment in Gunsmith, press the Y button for Xbox, triangle for PlayStation, or the 5 key for KBM to enter the skins menu for that specific attachment. Keep in mind that some Mastercraft blueprints feature a built-in Mastercraft look that will preserve the skin look of the barrel and or stock regardless of which barrel and or stock attachments are equipped. We look forward to seeing what unique Franken-build blueprint skin creations the community can come up with now that the blueprint skin customization is live in Black Ops 6. So I haven't got to go in and play around with this yet. I'm actually looking forward to it and going in and seeing what we can do. I think that we should have total autonomy and freedom to customize our weapons and our kit the way that we would like. Especially given some of these kits that we have actually paid real money for. So this is the W. I think this is a win. Hopefully it's not too bugged out. Okay, and then here we're going to get into, there's a UI update, rename the Desecration Ladder Weapon Blueprint to the dreaded Comedy. I'm not really sure about that one, but okay. All right, multiplayer. The only update we have today for multiplayer, ladies and gentlemen, in my 6v6 community. I know you're going to be so excited. Addressed various stability issues. Thank you. We will move on from that one to zombies, where the only thing that they've done is address an issue where quick revive would not move to the first perk slot when obtained. And on graphics side, they lowered the muzzle flash brightness when activating Frost Blast. Okay, so now we flip over to the Warzone side of this, and we have a little bit more information, but we do have, more importantly, potentially a pretty large meta shakeup. So first here, live issues, server disconnects. Again, we're actively investigating reports of some players encountering issues that may result in disconnects from Warzone matches following the Season 3 Reloaded update. We understand the frustration caused by ongoing server disconnects and want to clarify that these issues are not due to known malicious attacks or activity. Our studio teams are actively investigating the root cause, which shipped with Season 3 Reloaded, and will provide updates as soon as possible. Okay, so shortly after this patch went live, they did post this update later in the afternoon on their Call of Duty Updates X social account related to the server disconnects. So I wanted to include that information here in the patch note video as well. With ongoing investigations into the server disconnects, as well as the recent rise in players not being properly rewarded SR, we've made the decision to disable ranked play Battle Royale in Call of Duty Warzone. The playlist will be updating shortly to reflect this change. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank you for your patience while our team prioritizes work towards bringing the ranked play experience back to its intended form as soon as possible. So ranked play is off the table right now as they work on these server disconnect issues. Hopefully they get that resolved really soon and we get all the playlists back, especially ranked play for those that we're looking forward to ranked play with Season 3 on Verdansk. Okay, so for ranked play, they did change the public events, restock is to be replacing Fire Cell in ranked play. We've been closely monitoring the economy since returning to Verdansk. With recent adjustments to the economy overall, specific strategies involving Fire Cell have become more dominant than intended. While additional tweaks are underway, we're replacing Fire Cell with Restock as we gather data. Our goal is to reduce the incentive of stockpiling cash to encourage players to manage and spend their cash strategically throughout the match, especially in the mid to late game. I did see something earlier this afternoon. Someone said that the Fire Cell was still active in there, but they've taken ranked play down, so that may have been part of the decision as well, to just take it off the board until they can get everything adjusted the way they wanted. All right, so here are some major weapon changes that we saw today. The CR56 AMAX headshot multiplier was decreased from 1.6 to 1.35. Sprint to fire speed was slowed from 190 to 215 milliseconds. Aim down sight move speed was reduced 3.2 to 3 milliseconds. 3 meters per second, excuse me. So the AMAX got a nerf. I haven't played with it yet, so I don't know if that was significant changes to the AMAX. It was pretty powerful, so I imagine it's probably still very viable. The AK-74, however, got a massive damage change. The maximum damage reduced from 45 to 39 for a headshot or upper torso shot. We're making this adjustment to give SMGs more room to shine in the close range while keeping the AK-74 as a great mid-long range option. So this thing was absolutely melting in the up close firing ranges, and people were not even running SMGs or shotguns. So that should bring a really wide open, well-balanced SMG palette right now forward with lots of viable options to use there. So that's kind of exciting. This thing was a little OP. So it's about time that they took it off the board, and at least we didn't have to live with it for many months. The Krieg C got some interesting changes here. The medium damage range one was increased from 32 to 33. The headshot multiplier was increased from 1.2 to 1.35. The bullet velocity was slightly increased from 820 to 830. Aim down sight speed slowed from 260 to 280. And sustained fire recoil was improved. The Krieg C's recoil was holding it back from being a viable option compared to other ARs at range. This change allows it to compete at longer range. So we will see. The Krieg C was very hard to handle, even fully kitted out for recoil. It wasn't really a viable AR. We'll see if this was enough to change that. But the Krieg C may be something worth looking at. All right, so SMG changes. The only one that was touched was the C9. The maximum damage was increased from 38 to 40. The change to the C9 is to bring it up to par with other SMGs in close range combat. The C9 was still pretty competitive. It's a reliable weapon. So this will make it also, again, in a pretty wide open SMG field right now, I think, very usable. All right, so the HDR got hit again, but maybe significantly this time. Flinch resistance was reduced by 60%. Attachments, the heavy stock flinch resistance was reduced from 60 to 35%, and the combat stock flinch resistance from 25 to 15%. So the HDR is going to be a little bit harder to handle, a little bit harder to stay in fights with the increased amounts of flinch there on that weapon. So is the HDR still going to be in the meta? It's still one-shots at any range, so we'll see. Bug fixes. We fixed an issue where users would sometimes redeploy from the gulag without a weapon if they entered when the gulag was closing. Fixed an issue causing placement to appear incorrect after a Battle Royale casual match. Fixed an issue causing eliminated players to drop a field upgrade they were not carrying. This is in relation to people were dropping loadout drop markers all over the map. I'm not sure what was causing that. I think if you had one and you had tossed it previously and then you got killed, whether you were holding one or not, you were dropping it. So they were free all over the map. Fixed an issue preventing the jack/aftermarket part from appearing in the gunsmith. So a lot of people thought that this was removed from the game. Apparently it was just a bug. So the jack/aftermarket part is back. That's all the updates we have today for the Wednesday, May 7th patch notes. Hope that was helpful information for you. Thank you again for stopping in to check out the video. If you enjoyed that, if you enjoyed this content, please let me know in the comments below. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us on the road to 500 subscribers. Thank you so much. See you next time.